Hey loves, I'm back with another conversation. It's me, Mel from Urban Love Rose, your favorite hair lady. I wanted to call these interviews, but they're just casual conversations with my friends, reality TV stars, IG celebrities, hood celebrities, and more. Let's get into it. It's Urban Love Rose Media, baby. Like, comment, and subscribe. All right, hi you guys. I'm back with my this is my fifth interview. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Liddy. Big Liddy.
Hey guys.
I finally got to interview Big Liddy. Y'all know I've been talking about like trying to interview her and catching up with her. And finally, it's finally happening. We done made it to LA.
Yes, big LA, Big Liddy in the motherfucking building.
A real LA star.
That part on my side.
And we got Destiny Brown in that bag on the hair.
Big Destiny whipping me up.
Right, Big Destiny.
Big Destiny.
So we about to get into some things. Oh, sorry, Nikki. We about to talk about a few hot topics. There you go. So, I'm sorry. We can't even start nothing with Liddy without, reciting a song, the curse. Big Liddy, if you want the fade, come and get it. Big Liddy, if you want this fade, come and get it.
And when I say come and get it, that don't mean like I want to fight. What that means is I know you want to fight me, so come get this fade. That's what that means. Cause a lot of I be seeing like people on TikTok and on Instagram and stuff like that. They be calling people out. Like they be Big Liddy, Big Liddy. Big Liddy is not really a call out. It's more like, okay, I know y'all want smoke. I know y'all want this. So if you can get it, come get it. You feel me? I'm like the gingerbread woman. Come get me if you can.
So it's more for like people, who are, being bullied, or people, they calling out fades, but they not coming to actually follow up on fades.
Exactly. It's like for all of those people that be throwing shade or bullying you in the comments, or when they see you in real life, they give you them looks, or they whispering to a friend. It's like, hold on, I know you want it, so come get it. Don't sneak me though, but come get it.
Right, head up, come get it.
Yeah, come get it.
Because we was just talking about how people, they'll say they want to fight somebody, but they'll know the addy and not pull up.
Never pull up. Never pull up.
Girl,
where you bitches at?
Right, exactly. But Danye, this is Liddy. Why you ain't pull up?
Why I ain't pull up? It's so funny that's viral.
It really is so funny that's viral. It's really so funny that me and my kids, we'll literally, I done called my daughter at least 5 times, Danye, this is Liddy. And she'll just end it why you ain't pull up?
No shame.
I love my baby. Shout out to Maya. So let's get these questions for Big Liddy. So the first thing is, how was it growing up in LA? I know for me, I'm from the Bay, I'm from San Francisco, and I know, I feel like the Bay is perceived like Oakland. Everybody know, LA turn up, you come out here get robbed,
Well, growing up, I've been growing up pretty much all over LA, from the east side to the west side, even LA County to the Lomita Projects. So growing up, my childhood, it was fun when it needed to be. I had times where we was outside having water balloon fights, where we was outside play fighting, and then too, I've been in and out of jail as a teenager. So I take my childhood into pieces that I got it.
Okay, so what were you in and out of jail for?
My first case as a minor was strong arm robbery, and then they added an assault charge because I kind of was wrestling with the police when I got to juvenile hall. But the case was so petty, it was so petty. This Hispanic guy said that we had took some cherries from him and took his wallet and all type of stuff, and I was only 13 and a half at the time. But that's not how it went down. It ain't how it went down. He just...
Y'all got into it with him and he lied?
Yeah, he lied. Something did happen. I ain't gonna incriminate myself, but it just wasn't what he said.
Okay, he put dubs on there.
Extras.
Mm-hmm.
They brought the whole SWAT team out. We went to jail in Compton.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, so I just literally got an LA session. I really did not know that Compton, was its own city and, Watts and all that. Mm-hmm. And it's not, LA.
Yeah, it's LA County. But Compton, Watts, Inglewood, Linwood, what else? Compton, Watts, Inglewood, Linwood, the Carson,
Lancaster.
Lancaster. Like all of those are different cities, but they're within LA County. You feel me? South Central, you got the east side of LA, and then you got the west side of LA. It's all different.
Oh, okay. Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I literally thought YG was from LA. Because, like, we got, like, rappers like Mozzie. And they'll be like, oh, I'm from Oak Park, California. But Oak Park is not a city. So I thought that's what everybody was doing. I don't know. I was today years old when I found out, y'all.
No, YG is definitely from Compton.
From Boston. Oh, right. I was about to say Boston, but it is Compton with a C, capital C. Shout out to Compton. I love Compton. Y'all got some good barbecue in Compton.
With a C.
Growing up, do you feel like you was more of like a good girl? Like, were you good in school, or like did you fight a lot?
I was good in school. Yeah, I was both. Like, I was good in school. I had good grades when I needed them to be. Because in high school, I played basketball and I ran track.
That's why the body is so popular.
You know what? I need to get in a little bit more. But yeah, you know, like, but school was school. I did fight. In high school, I did fight. You feel me? Middle school, I didn't really have too many fights, but I had a little drama and stuff. But you know, like, I wasn't the worst of the worst in school. Like, you know, I wasn't the worst. I had my times. Like, I was.
So you had your good grades. You was in sports.
Yeah, I was in sports. But see, the thing is, like, it'll be a few girls watching this interview that I play basketball with, and they'll say, you know, Liddy was on house arrest while she was playing basketball. Like, I had little things like that going on, like little mishaps and stuff.
But it wasn't your fault, just like we just talked about, you know.
No, some of that shit was my fault.
Grown women, y'all
some
see, take accountability. That's the word of the day.
Some of that shit was my fault. But, you know, you live and you learn. Yeah, you live and you learn.
Yeah. Okay, so in high school, do you feel like you were, like, known? Like, were you popular?
Yeah, a lot of people know me, and they still do, and y'all watching. But a lot of people knew me, and they didn't know me for, like, I wasn't known for because I dressed good, or I wasn't known because, like, I was dating, like, you know, like, I wasn't known for that. I was known for just being myself. Like, people got into it with me, I did what I did. I played basketball, like, you know, like, pretty popular when you play sports in high school, you know, and, you know, I just hung out with the right people.
Okay. So just playing sports and hanging out with the right people. Do you, what got you into rapping?
I used to write songs and stuff, like, with my mom, but before I did that, I used to write poems. So me and my mom, we used to write songs when we used to be on the bus. I used to write songs with my mom, and then when I went to juvenile hall, I, like, really started, like, writing raps and stuff, and I would write raps about the staff, because it would be funny, like, you know.
Baby assholes.
And exactly, so once I would do that, like, I would notice, like, the other girls that I was in jail with, they were repeating everything that I said, so.
Because you probably had flow and stuff back then, because you definitely a good rapper now. You definitely have lyricism.
Thank you.
Like, I definitely love all your songs, like, not just the chorus, like, I know the Big Liddy chorus is viral, obviously. Sure.
And then I tell a lot of people, too, like, I sing and I harmonize as well, so I don't just rap. Like, I consider myself an artist because I'm writing my own music, you know, I'm harmonizing, and, you know, everybody hear the Big Liddy, but I got other songs, too. Like,
where you doing the
where I'm no, I don't make, well, for the song Respect This, I got a song called Respect This that a lot of people like. And it was off of my, was that on Black Girl? Yeah, that was on my Black Girl album. And that song, like, I recorded that in my house. So shout out to J. Ray. I had him come to my house, and, you know, I had a little studio equipment set up there. And I wrote it already, and we made the beat and everything there.
Okay, period.
So I like to write before, like, I get the beat sometimes. It's what I did with Big Liddy, too.
Okay, period. So then you just, like, you have your song, and then you'll be, like, waiting for that beat to, like, actually put it together.
I'll go to the studio, and we figure it out right then and there. The beat is from scratch.
Oh, right. Because they'll hear your flow, and then they'll do a beat. Okay, that's super dope. Well, you be with the right producers, because everybody can't do that.
Yeah, shout out to G5. G5 is one of the hottest producers out here right now in LA. He working with Ivori, he working with Chef Boy, he's working with Lil Baby, he's working with everybody. And yeah, I told him, I'm like, hey, like, remember that freestyle when I rapped into that fade? I need you to remake that for me. And I went in there, I said, Big Liddy, if you want the spade, come and get it. And then there was the beat. It was that easy.
Like, how long did it take him? Like, was it like a fast process?
It took him like maybe an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, he's the go. Cause it's taking people longer than that to actually make beats to just, email to people, Yeah,
G5 ain't playing none of that. On my soul. G5 on his job.
Okay, so what was like your first like big feature?
My first big feature was the song that I did with Corrupt. That was the song that I did with Corrupt, and that feature, I didn't just want it for myself. So I reached out to Leah Wrights. I reached out to Ash Bash the rapper, and I put them on that track with me because I just wanted to show like females could work together. Right. You feel me? And shout out to them as well.
Definitely shout out to them. Dope song.
Thank you.
Out of all your features, do you have like a favorite? Like when you got a verse, was you like, oh my God, you sent me that shit,
No cap, Sugar Free. When Sugar Free agreed to hop on my song, Let Me Fix My Crown, I was like so enthusiastic. Like I was so happy about it. Like it really made my day.
Just seeing it like come up on the YouTube, like, oh my gosh, like you got real songs with like real legends. Like Sugar Free is a legend.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Oh my God, I freaking love him. So like, how do you be reaching out to them? Like you just, talk to your team and be like, you got your mood board, like, okay, I need to be working with him, y'all make it happen. Or
well, okay, so when I wanted to work with Lavish D, I had one of my homies hit him up, period. Shout out to CML, big bro, I miss you. I had one of my homies reach out to him, and me and Lav are real cool now. When I wanted to reach out to Corrupt, I do business with somebody named Josh. His name's Joshua Jackson. He's based in Colorado right now. But it was by faith. I was like, look, I'm about to remake this song. Like, we need to get in touch with Corrupt before I start trolling him. So I was hitting him up and stuff like that. Yeah, like
that
I troll
though.
you. It works. So I started trolling and hitting him up, and then his wife, shout out to Lisa, she reached back out, let Gotti hear the song, and that morning he called me back.
So was all this happening before the show? Because I know you were rapping before the show.
I got all my big features before I got on TV.
Period. See, I feel like some people, they wait for a reality TV to put them on, but I feel like you was already on, Like,
yeah, I definitely feel like when it comes to like the LA like music scene, like at first I was like a little underrated, like you feel me, like they wasn't really like paying attention to like the stuff that I was doing and how I was doing it. But I mean, now I'm getting like a little bit more of my flowers, but I still want more,
You gonna get more. Like the world is about to wake up. And then Destiny, can you keep the hair off her face? Or get the hair off my head? I don't know. However y'all get the hair off. You're welcome. Because I feel like they was going to be like, Melissa, no, she ain't shit. She should have been said something. So, you was already popping. Like,
yeah, I was already on the radio. I already had billboards in the city. Yeah.
So she already had money. Apparently, is what she's saying.
Yeah, I already had things going on, and everything that you see, I funded it by myself. Everything that you see, my music, nobody gave me nothing. Like, I did it on my own.
You gotta believe in yourself. I feel like people, they don't be believing in themselves and they don't want to invest in themselves. And why is anybody gonna invest in you if you don't invest in yourself first? So yeah, definitely, y'all gotta be on that. And then I just want to say before we like skip past it and start talking about the baddies and stuff, I have been to juvenile hall too. I was pregnant with my baby in jail, so I definitely know. And unfortunately, I went to jail because I was on probation for stealing. And my sister, she don't know no better. I'm probably the first person in my generation to be on probation. So, she didn't know no better. She told my probation officer I went to go see my dad. And they put me in jail pregnant for going to Fairfield from Sac. And that's not even a whole hour away. Yeah, just petty. White people.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I definitely understand that struggle. So we gotta move right along to Now That's TV. So Now That's TV. What made you go on there? Because you were already so successful.
Well, getting exposure is never like a bad idea. You feel me? Getting more exposure. I believe there's no such thing. You gonna go this way? Here, let me scoot over for you just a little bit. Like, I don't believe like there's no such thing as bad exposure. I feel like, just like they say, all publicity is good publicity. So I had got reached out to do season 2 of South Central Baddies, and I had went and watched the show, and I was like, hell no, I will not go. Like, I'm not about to go on there. You feel me? Like, it wasn't for me. So when season 3 came, no, I'm gonna get into that. But when season 3 came, I was asked and I was told that it was gonna be like a bigger production. Like, they were, like, the network was actually investing, and they weren't gonna be recording on their phones no more. Like, they had, like, you know.
I didn't know that.
The first couple of seasons, they were recorded on the phone. Like, some of them, like, some of those scenes were recorded on phones. So, when they told me, like, you know, this and that, I said, okay, you know, why not? My team and my family, they were very opposed to it. They didn't want me to go. But I was like, a squabble ain't shit. And I've been out here in LA fighting already, so why not? But I grew from that, though. So it was like, okay, Liddy, you about to go backwards or you gonna go frontwards? Like, you know, like, what are you gonna do? So I just decided to just go. Yeah, I just dived into it. Like, I knew it would be good for my music. Now, when I did season 3, there was no payment. There was no payment. I signed a contract for exposure to do the season. But when it came to the reunion, when the show aired, I seen how viral I went, and I was like, yeah, I need some money. I'm not going to the reunion.
You definitely deserve some money.
Yeah, and I got paid.
Period. Oh, so that was your first check from Now That's TV?
Yeah, it was the reunion.
Okay.
But I feel like I paved the way for a lot of them to get paid at the reunion because I spoke up. Like,
right.
You know, like, we went viral. We did our thing. So why not pay us, you know?
Because y'all get the money. They had to.
Exactly. And I'm not saying like they wasn't going to pay us or anything like that, because I was never told that I wasn't getting paid. But I feel like me pressing the issue, it opened the door for more girls to get paid.
Right. So you wasn't the only person who got paid at the reunion?
No, I wasn't the only person. I know some girls who didn't get paid.
See, that's why, you know, you got to speak up. Because think about it, if you didn't speak up, you might have been one of those girls who didn't get paid, and you were the most viral.
Yeah, no shade. Like, the girl who had fought me on the season 3 reunion, my mind, she told me she didn't get paid. She said she never got paid for doing the reunion, and I'm like, damn, they brought you up there to fight me for clout because you didn't get a check.
Right.
She didn't get no check, like no coin at all, nothing. You just, you know.
Is she still, you know?
Yeah, she got, after season 3, she went to jail, and then she just did Girls Trip. Oh, well, no, not Girls Trip. I'm sorry, not Girls Trip. She just did Mean Girls. She just did Mean Girls.
Oh, okay. All right, well, you know, hey, see, that's why you need coworkers like Liddy who gonna speak up and get everybody that bag, like, period.
No shade, because I want my money. You gotta run me a coin to be on
TV.
It's
like, it's the money. We need the money. Yeah, it looks really good. It's definitely like a sled, like we said, you know, Big Destiny on the Insta, Destiny Brown.
Big Des. One more time.
Oh, Big Des, Destiny Brown. Big Des on the sled.
Never was a little one. Never was a little one. Never.
Yes, so this is the Destiny Brown and Urban Love Rose collaboration. You know, girls can work together, you know. So back into it, you know, unfortunately we gotta get into like the, you know, the messy stuff. Let me take my glasses off for this.
Oh shit, let's get into it.
Look at me seeing glasses, I still gotta
let's
take
get
them
into
off.
it.
So, how did the beef start? I mean, I know it's a lot of people who be watching it, but I want this interview so they can watch this and, you know everything. So how did you get into it with, let's start with
like how she got her
Ivori.
Okay.
How did you get into it with Ivori? How'd that start?
Me and Ivori really didn't have no beef. Like, what happened was the boxing match. We had a boxing match, and Barbie had really introduced me to her. Like, Barbie wanted me to be cool with her, but I was like opposed to it at first. But Barbie, like, she cool with whoop. And then too, it's somebody that I know. You feel me? Like, one of my ex-boyfriends that's in prison knows Ivori's big homie. They're related. So he told me to be cool and nice to her. Shout out to T-Rock from 10 Line. He told me to be cool with her and be nice with her. Like, you feel me? So, you know, I listened. You feel me? Because, you know, I know I'm older than a lot of them. So at the end of the day, like, I ain't always trying to bring street shit into TV. You feel me? Because I didn't have to hang out with the bitch at all. So we was stuck at the airport because our flights were like delayed. We were stuck, and then when we got to the airport, Now That's TV was like we had to wait there, and I had a team out there already. My road manager Keisha was out there, so they already had an Airbnb and shit set up for me. Like, I didn't need no Now That's TV hotel. I didn't need anything. Like, I was good. I just needed my flight.
Cause you already had the bag.
I already had everything situated. So Ivori ended up coming with us to the Airbnb. And we went boxing. We did it. We went training. We did everything. Everything was cool. When we left, I went home. When I went home, I was checking through my bag, and the jewelry was missing. Like, a chain was missing. And I'm like, dang, my daughter had just gave me the charm to go get it fixed. So I'm like, okay, but there was the chain wasn't there. So when I called her, I'm like, hey, did you see the chain? She said no. So I didn't automatically feel like she stole anything from me because she said no. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna take that on the chin. That means I lost it. So, you know, fast forward, now we on this TV show. I'm getting into it with your friends. You playing like you mutual, but you really not mutual. You really got an issue. And then you wait till the camera in your face to say, oh, I got your baby chain. You're not getting it back. You never told me that I wasn't getting shit back. You never told me that you even had found it until we got to South Central Baddies off camera. Like, you never did none of that. So when it aired, yeah, it rubbed me the wrong way.
Oh, so you didn't know until you seen it on TV?
Yeah, until I seen it on TV. I didn't know that she said it on camera. A little birdie told me that she was bragging about it, but I didn't really know for sure until it aired on Now That's TV. So it wasn't like I knew or anything like that. And you never said that in front of me. Like, a lot of the fans, and I call y'all fans when y'all some haters, a lot of the fans, they got shit misconstrued. Like, oh, well, Liddy said it in the house. She said it to you in your face. That she never said nothing to me in my face. She never told me anything like of what she said on that camera to my face, because we would have been fought. Like, I'm not scared of her.
Right. You
Not at all.
definitely
Not even a
shouldn't
little
be scared
bit.
of nobody with that Liddy lock.
I'm not scared.
Y'all
of
know
her.
about the Liddy lock. Like, come on now.
I'm not scared of her.
Oh, so okay, so there's Liddy, and damn, and then you also have beef with Danye.
Well, I don't really have beef with Danye. With Danye, like, Danye was like a casualty at war. Like, she was just like put in the middle of it because she was mediating. You know, as Ivori's nigga, she was mediating or whatever. So she had told one of our other cast members to call me because I wasn't answering the phone, because I'm like, little boy, you'll talk to a nigga. Like, I'm not about to argue with y'all. So when she called me, I was in Atlanta. I just got through filming another a TV show that I can't talk about, but it's not with Now That's TV. It's with a major television network. So I just got through filming that. Right, I'm in Atlanta, and they called me like, oh, they're trying to get you the chain back, but they wasn't trying to give me nothing back. I told them to pull up to the Liddy show. They were supposed to pull up to the Liddy show, and then they didn't pull up to the Liddy show.
And they have the Liddy show address.
Yeah, because I interviewed Danye on my show. So when I told them to pull up, their excuse was they didn't pull up because I said that I was going to hit Ivori with a tire iron. I don't really remember saying that, but if I did say it, I meant it. So it is what it is.
Okay, I didn't see that. I've never seen any of your fights. Like, you never grab. I haven't seen you grab anything. I'm trying to think and talk at the same time.
I grabbed shit. I grabbed
I
grabbed the broom season 3, and I tried to hit Joyce with it, and ended up hitting Barbie and all of them. I will grab things.
That is true.
I will grab something.
But I mean, like, in a street fight, like, if you're
In a street
fighting
fight, you're not
somebody,
getting it fair.
Yeah, and there's like nothing's like off limits. Like, if somebody might pick something up, you might get jumped. Like, when you call somebody out.
My thing is this: pull up on me on your own risk. You can pull up and come get it, but whatever you get is what you got, and that's just what it is. Like, I don't owe nobody shit. I don't owe nobody nothing. That's why I say call Tilo. If you want a fair fade, and sometimes that's not even fair. I don't owe y'all nothing. Like, it's not like motherfuckers was my day one friends. It's not like y'all family. I don't owe y'all shit. Like, I don't owe y'all nothing. Like, nothing at all. If I feel like it's not going the way that I want it to go and I decide to do what I want to do, that's on you. Like, that's not on me. Like, oh well. It's just like, if a random person come up to you and try to fight you, at this point, I'm fighting to kill. So I don't owe you nothing. Like,
right. I mean, you know, I feel like fighting is like a little ghetto. Like, it's so much more classy. You feel me, pull out your gun, or you feel me, pull out a knife, or, you know, something like that. And it ain't no rules in fighting. That's why I be trying to, like, be cool, because we be like, you know, I don't know what my people gonna do, because, like, I don't really have girlfriends.
No, most
I got
definitely.
friends.
And I'm scary in real life, for real. Like, one time I had to open up for Sugar Free in Lancaster.
Period.
And I usually, like, how I was traveling, like, you know, I kept my little piece on me. And
you got to
I had some guy, like some random guy, I don't know if he was on drugs or what, but he had said something to me, and it made me nervous, and I pulled the blower out on him. And I went to jail before I had to go open up. But, you know, my ex at the time, he bailed me out, and I got out. But moral of the story is, I will pull out on you. Like,
and I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, because you're trying to make a home to your kids.
Exactly. Like, if I feel too much threatened, like, you will get pulled out on. Like, oh well, you better call the police.
You know, so what people do, they call the police. You know, so one thing that, you know, I'm confused about is, you know, you said that Danye called you and told you that they were going to give you back your daughter chain, so it wasn't no issue. Like, it wasn't even like they were pulling up to fight, so, you know.
No, she had to fight too. Because she said she wanted to fight. When Danye called, Ivory was on the phone talking shit. And Ivory was like, yeah, I'm going to give you the chain back, but I want a fade too. Bitch, you can have a fade. Like, most definitely, you can. Right. Like, you know. But we ended up filming another show with Now That's TV. I got the chain back, not the charm. I'm waiting on Now That's TV to replace it, like they said. Okay. I can't say who the host of the show was, but I was promised that they were going to, you know, replace that. And, you know, I hope that promise is fulfilled.
Yeah, because y'all was filming some Now That's TV stuff, and then they didn't have the lodging ready, so you invited her to stay with you, and that's how you lost the chain. So, you know, they kind of like second party you more.
Not even that. I feel like, because, like I said, we just did a show, and the show that we just did, I got my daughter chain back. But at the end of the day, like, everybody's capitalizing off this situation with my daughter. You get what I'm saying? And the only way my daughter has the opportunity to capitalize off is through me. Ain't nobody asking me, okay, like, you want us to put a trust fund up for her? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, nobody really thinks about her mental and how she's going to school and how she's feeling about this. Exactly, you know? So nobody's thinking about that. I think about that. I think about that every time I'm on TV fighting. I think about my child and how she's gonna react. So now when people are including her into shit, I just feel like, you know, like, it kind of makes me feel a little uneasy and emotional. Like,
I feel like the whole world, well, all the good people in the world, because, like, who mess with kids? Like, it's some real killers who will be like, okay, let's not spray this park up because kids here, or let's not spray them apartments with kids outside. Like, I don't know how the world is feeling about the situation, you know.
Kane, come here. Sit down. Y'all know Kane. If you watch the Liddy show, you know Kane.
Yes. Oh my God, and he's super cute and lovable in person.
Sit.
I thought he was small, like a miniature Frenchie, but he grown. Like, this is a real dog. Oh.
Sometimes I gotta grab my shoe. I don't even hit him. I just threaten him. Sit there. He don't care.
Girl, my little dog would have been crying and then still doing what he wanted to do. I don't know, these dang dogs. But okay, yeah. So we're gonna you know, stay on the topic of your daughter, you know, because unfortunately, you know, one of your castmates was speaking on your daughter. You know, and I'm talking about Precious. You know, as y'all know, Precious is Liddy's blood cousin. And Precious knows Liddy and her daughter. Like, it's not like, oh, you know, we came to film and we found out we cousins. Like, you know, they actually spent time and did family bonding.
Yeah, we most definitely did. Precious, she's just a weak ass bitch with an evil soul. That's pretty much what it is. She's a weak ass bitch, and she's in competition with everybody she comes around. Me, I'm not the type of person to be trying to compete with people, but I feel like Pressure, like when she told me she wanted to do music, like I ended up doing a song with her. You know, she wanted to drop it. I told her we're gonna drop it at the right time because, you know, I'm still streaming my music, you feel me? And this bitch don't got no songs out. So it's like I feel like she was using me as an opportunity. Like, you feel me? She was an opportunist. And it's cool, it's fine, like it's no hard feelings, but it is hard feelings when it comes to you speaking on everybody that you related to. And me and you are the only ones that are on TV that are related. So when it comes to pressure, like just, you know, every time I see her, I'm gonna whoop her ass. Like that's that. And her mama told me to make sure I get that fade with her, so.
You're related to her through her mom or dad?
No, through her dad.
Oh, okay.
So Pressure's grandmother, when my mother had me, my mother had some complications. So Pressure's grandmother took me from the hospital and raised me. And Pressure's auntie, which is her dad's only sister, you feel me, it was like a second mom to me.
Okay.
But she wasn't around, like, you know, like she was with her mother. And then Pressure ended up going to jail, so I'm real close to, you know, that side of the family, my mom's side of the family. She was never really around like that, like, you know.
Right, so like a distant cousin.
Yeah, she was in the streets. No, she was just in the streets. She was on Fig and Western, you know, doing her thing.
Oh, she was getting money.
Yeah, at 12.
Oh, so she had a hard upbringing.
No, she liked it to do it. She didn't have to. Like, she didn't have to do a lot of the things that she was doing.
So she just made it hard on herself.
Yeah, because we come from a good family. Like, if you need support, like, you know, our family, they gonna be there. Especially her grandmother. Like, her grandmother.
She raised you.
Exactly. Like, if Pressure really needed help, or she really needed her granny, or she really needed her auntie, she would have definitely had that. But, you know, she decided to be in the streets. That's what she decided to do. You know, like, and you talking about the family, but these are the same family members that would have helped you, you know, if you needed that help. You didn't have to go down that right as a young child. Now, as an adult, look, I ain't knocking no bitch getting her money. Get your money, baby. Get your money. Get your money.
I love get money of women. Like, I want to definitely say that.
Get that money.
When you over 18 and up, though. I don't like kids.
But when you have a family that's willing to help you and willing to be there for you, you feel me? Like, and you doing that, and then you get older and you like, oh, I did this. I passed these bitches up and whoop. No, you evil, bitch. You evil. So if I see Pressure getting into a fight, I'm going to jump in. If I see a dog mauling her, I'm going to maul her ass too. You feel me? Like, that's just the type of energy I'm on with her.
And you know, like, I always be saying, like, I'm not for women fighting. Like, it's very, you know, Laura Bush known to be, you know, giving me anxiety. However, as a mother, I don't play about my kids either. Like, I definitely don't play about my kids. Speaking on a child, an innocent child that actually, you know, helped you. Is, you know,
she had my daughter babysitting her, like, babysitting her daughter, like, you feel me? And my daughter, she didn't really want to do it like that because they came downstairs, they seen that there was roaches in the car, and my baby was like, we can't take
roaches in the car.
Yeah,
wow.
It is roaches in the car. And my daughter was like, Mom, we can't take the diaper bag in the house because my daughter's exact words was, my granny said that when you take, you know, clothes or people that got roaches, it travel in the house. So the kids was like, they didn't want the roaches in the car.
At
so
12 years old or younger, like, they're smart.
And she didn't pay them. So I'm going to pay it whooping your ass every time.
I ain't gonna lie, her daughter had me so weak. Please tune into the Liddy show because her daughter called into the Liddy show.
Shout out to Ryan and tonight and my niece and my baby. Yeah, they ate that shit right the fuck
Yes, they had me dying. She was like, I want extra money because of the roaches.
Yes, they did. They not playing. They
hazard pay. Hazard pay is a real thing. Like, hazard pay. Like, I was like, you know, because it's very scary. Like, I don't play with roaches either. I don't play with spiders. Let alone roaches, because they probably
nothing crawling. Nothing crawling that ain't a dog. I don't play with
Yeah, right. Because I love my little fur, baby. Shout out to Little Vin DC. Okay, so Pressure, we kind of got into, you know, all your beats. Oh, this is going good. This is going fast along. Okay. And then, okay, so, we know that you just shot Greek Life, and we know she can't say nothing. She a real good.
I'm not getting fined $3 million. Okay,
that $3 million fine is like, you feel me? Big guns to now that's TV. They ain't playing no more games. Like, even I feel like Zeus now, like this season, we don't know much of what's going on. Like, everybody
they cracking down because these bitches get on and they just tell the whole show. Like,
right? Because I know, like, for sure with baddies, we knew everything that was gonna happen. I don't feel like nothing really surprised us, the last season. So, I respect them, and I respect everything they got going on. Cause don't tell that show. So, but we just know that she's gonna be on. Well,
I can't say this about Greek Life. Well, yeah, 2 shows. I can say this about Greek Life. Greek Life was dope. It was fun because I actually got to have a full experience, like on a show. The little drama that come with it, even that was funny to me. Like, I was able to turn it into humor. Like, I didn't really take anything seriously. Like, you feel me? So even when you see me yelling or you see